Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Gators offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. On the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Gators will line up to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome. These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there. Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks.
Touchdown loose.
And the PAT is good. Pickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Using his legs, it's Moreno. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's brought down there. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Gonna run it. It's Moreno. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Moreno. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looks left and finds his target there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And he's got his man open downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made after a big gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Let's go.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
We going to the natty. We going to the natty.
On the return, it's Moffitt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum for the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
We going to the natty.
As we break for the quarter, this has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a... this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field. To send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida 42, Michigan 10.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The game makes a 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, if I'm the defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.